block on the play. Wow, and look at this. Whoa! And Bede going at it with Karl Anthony Towns. And the bench is empty. My goodness.
Ben's got him by the neck.
Towns is hot.
Comes the double team. The play gets broken up and they're tangled up. And they just won't let each other go. And then you can see JoJo pushing him. And then Karl Anthony's the first one to swing.
Yeah, he did take a swing with the right.
Yep. And then...
And they are going to score the Tobias Harris basket, by the way.
Okay. Man.
Battling. And a foul by Isaac. Jared Dudley steps in. Throws a forearm shiver. Things were...
Comes the elbow by Dwight right here on Mo. And then Carter Williams.
The shove by Wundu, that might be a technical. And then Dudley certainly deserves a technical for escalating.
Little disagreement was Dwight and 3 of the Magic players, and then Dudley comes in, kind of a forceful peacemaker.
That's just being there for your teammate on both sides of the ball.
Give Jared credit for that.
And we got a dust-up on the other end. I didn't see what started it. I was watching Korkmaz get to the basket.
Was it Blake and Tobias, or was it Blake and Simmons? Well, it all started on the inbounds play where Tobias got a deflection as play was going to the other end. Conversation ensued and continued between both those two guys, Blake and Tobias Harris.
Here comes Butler. Warren spinning him around, and Butler not happy with that. Had to be restrained by Leroy Richardson. Jimmy, do not take yourself out of that New York weekend. Oh, don't read lips, Heat Nation. Do not read lips.
Several looks at this here. Watch Warren's hands. Grabbed him by the left arm and spun him around, held him.
Now, Leroy Richardson, who is in his 25th season as an official, did a good job of diffusing what could have been an explosive situation. Leroy Richardson, 12 years in the United States Navy, an underwater sea surveillance specialist. That time on dry land, did a very good job of diffusing what could have been a huge problem for both Butler and T.J. Warren.
Let that go, and the officials will keep an eye on it.
And Jimmy Butler with all the smiles because the Heat have a 23-point lead, and that's on Butler.
See, and now he better watch. He just got technical and thrown out. They just threw him out. They just threw him out because T.J. Warren. What T.J. Warren did was he taunted him after he got him to get the foul. Telling you, they're not going back that far. See, he's walking away, and he's still being taunted. Now, at that point, he recognized that there's a problem, and you can see they're administering what happened, and he did. He blew him a kiss. He totally blew him a kiss. No disagreement there.
Another big defensive game. It's Harden. Harden to the rack, and he's got, oh, man, that looks like the Houston Rodeo came to town. And now, a little shoving going on underneath. And the referee, I don't know where he was trying to grab him. He grabbed him by the shoulders is what he was trying to do.
And he came right back into Harden's grill on purpose. James was like, get out of my face.
Yeah, don't get in somebody's face, right?
I mean, when we played, that would be nothing. Just a common foul. But I think Booker's like trying to get under Harden's skin.
Well, I'm hoping he was trying to apologize.
He was not apologizing. That was clearly somebody going right.
3.5 to go, third quarter here in Vancouver tonight. Travel by Doncic, and Doncic getting into it here. Look out now. Hey, this is preseason, guys.
A tremendous length. Look at Jonathan Isaac at the Orlando Magic. A 7-footer that shoots the 3 and puts the ball on the floor. And here's the officials again reviewing this play.
And Beverly loves coming to work. Irritating.
Oh, now Beverly and McLemore chest to chest. Separated by the officials. Westbrook.
Beverly doesn't want to fight you. He know he's won already by getting in your head. I played against a guy like that. His name was Dennis Rodman. And so it's not about the fighting. It's about they want to see who will snap first.
And ends up on the ground with the ball. It's called a jump ball, and now the Knicks and Nets get into it. Taurean Prince gets in there. Bobby Portis upset. The officials try to play peacemaker. Kyrie Irving is still chatting.
Jerry. There it goes. It's blocked by Tice.
Here's where it gets a little crazy. Does he?
No, not really.
No, he doesn't.
So it's kind of like two things going on here, Mike. You have the player stepping over the player, which is obviously a deal in the NBA, right?
Did you see Doncic smile right afterwards like, yeah, you got me? Bowman comes away with it. Oh, behind the play, you got something going on. This isn't good.
Marquise Chris
and Doncic like 10 feet just now. Yeah, this irritate me. And here comes the push. Watch this. We had him by the arm and then the two-hand shove. But as you said, that happened on the initial swipe on the rebound, and then the Porzingis swipe on the rebound.
Rebound by Korver. And here goes Giannis in transition. Antetokounmpo and reaching in is Richardson to get the steal, and Giannis is hurt. State Farm moments ago, Josh Richardson reaching in clearly rakes Giannis Antetokounmpo across the right eye. And then during the commercial, Giannis, after being down for a while, gets up, starts going at Tony Brothers, gets
long, deep three. Registers the three-point hit, and Booker barking right back at Beverly.
I said this is going to be Oubre. He needed this. Devin Booker, his mind has been overloaded with.
Well, good job of taking it away from Harden. He didn't look too interested.
Well, there's been a lot of contact on James. And the officials have not been blowing the whistle on the contact. They've been letting them play. And there's some contact right there. James thought that was a foul. Was not called. Murray kept with the play and got an easy layup as James sort of stopped playing after he thought he was fouled.
And then Murray jumped right in front of, that's the area James has to go to bring the ball in.
Thomas. What is this? Ejected? Wait, Isaiah Thomas just got ejected? Is that what we're seeing? Did both get ejected?
It looks like I've seen two tossing of the hands, like, get out of here, get out of here. So
now they're going to go review it. Right there.
May have hit the official. Murat Kugat, Brandon Adair, and Mark Ayon are officials. Yeah, you can't hit the official. He shoves the official into the crowd. That's automatic ejection. Automatic ejection. A minute and a half into this first quarter play.
Picking up for the Bucks here in this first.
Oh my. Wow. Jared Culver. Robin Lopez says, don't look at me like that.
Robin Lopez didn't take kindly to Culver's words afterwards.
Yeah. You don't do that. You don't do that. Act like you've done it before.
For you that time. Dellavedova with the steal. And Thompson will put the finish to it. Cleveland showing no signs of playing last night in Cleveland against Houston.
Antetokounmpo turns baseline. Double team help for Blake from Bruce Brown. There's still some bad blood here, and some talking now from Chris Middleton and Wesley Matthews with Andre. Blake Griffin. Giannis was doubled on the baseline, could not move the ball toward the basket. Then into Bruce Brown's hand. And nobody was ready to help him up. Chris Middleton took exception.
And then as Giannis goes down, gets a little extra nudge there by Bruce, and then the players,
someone has been thrown out.
Oh, Crowder and Tristan Thompson continue to jaw. Both of them were hit with technicals earlier. Indicated that Thompson has been ejected, but not Crowder.
Oh, so that right there.
Yep.
That is the reason why.
Oh, look at Beverly right in him. Yep. Ball took it over the top of him and pulls his hand down and says, he's too small.
I'll tell you what, though. That was excellent. That right hand went down in.
And apparently he's being ushered back to the dressing room. Was he hit with a tee?
Oh, and Westbrook just got hit with a tee and kicked out as well. That's refs are huddling up.
Harden shoving him away. Doesn't want him to get involved even more. Here's the play again, yeah.
He's a little upset with this, but with your 5th foul, you cannot reach in like that. Beverly is smarter than that. He understands that when he watched tape. But the argument between the two guys, Westbrook waves at him and says, where are you now? And let's remember the history. Beverly played to the end of a play in Oklahoma City. Westbrook hurt his knee on that play and did not return.